If you guys are looking to buy cheap and reliable coins, make sure to check out my sponsor, redzonecoins.com. Use code NOBLE at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Link is in the description. What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you guys the best cards to pick up at every position. I'm going to be targeting specifically the 96s and 97s because they seem to be the best prices. A lot of them are going to be 97s, right? Because the 96s and 97s are about the same price. Anything lower, you could go lower depending on the card, but I don't want to go too low this far into a game. If you guys do want me to go lower and overall, it's like 95, 94s and all that, I'll go ahead and do another video on it. Most likely I might, just to show you guys, but right now I'm trying to make it to where, you know, still decent, competable and everything else with great prices. And to me, the best prices right now are going to be the 96s and 97s. So I went through and I wanted to go through as much as I can positions to pick for you guys. So other positions, it's like whatever, we'll go over them, but there's certain things that certain positions I do want to show you guys. And there's a lot of good cards, but anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Drop a like on the video. All right, so I'm gonna actually go straight to the auction house and I'm gonna show you guys a lot of these players. I was going over them, and what made me wanted to do this video is that, first of all, I know a lot of you guys are searching for players. Some of you guys do got coins and so forth, and some of you guys are like, you know what, man, I'm confused. I know I get like that, like, man, what should I buy? Is it worth it? And so forth. So, and then not just that, I always bring up the 96s and the 97s. And while this past week I've been telling you guys the 96s and 97s are a good deal to get, but I haven't been telling you specifically what players to get, right? So here we go. So that's what encouraged it. So first we're gonna start off with wide receivers because I know that's a big one for a lot of you guys. I know once particularly right now that I'm gonna show you guys is actually very good, and then we'll check out a few other ones, right? The other ones are gonna be like, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're gonna be decent, but there's one good one out of here. I'm not gonna say none of these other cards are good. I'm pretty sure a lot of these cards are gonna play great, but there's one that I like particularly. We're actually gonna go to a specific program and chop down the filter even more. Oh, here we go, influx. So here it is right here. This guy is 200K, but he's 200K for a good reason, right? And let me go ahead and show you guys why. Why? Because he's a 97 overall, 99 speed. That's one of the main reasons why, because he got stock 99 speed. He's 6'2", 97 jumping, 97 catching traffic, 97 catching, 92 catching traffic, 93 spectacular, 94 short route, 96 medium route, 97 deep route, right? That's another thing. I'm going over a lot of these players based on their stats and how well they're going to play, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, this far into the game, abilities do matter, which I do go over abilities in some videos, but I noticed that depending on what it is, the stats is really going to be the main thing, right? And certain attributes. So this guy right here, for 97 overall, the average 97 overall is going for 130K. But this guy, he's actually worth it just based on the stats and everything else that comes with that card. So that's one of the ones that I want to show you guys. However, if you do want to go with another one, you can't go bad with none of these three players on the top, right? Especially Deebo Samuel, Plaxico Burress, and Jimmy Smith, which I got this Jimmy Smith, right? Well, you know what? I think I sold him back, but I had him, and he actually worked very well for me. Bruce Smith. But I don't want to sit here because these ain't the cards that I really want to go over. Tyreek Hill was another one. Yeah, because he did, but he comes in and out. Where is he at? Is he still in the, is he in here? That was another one. I couldn't see him earlier. That's no Hill. It doesn't matter because we can find them, right? We'll go ahead and find. So what's the program? The program is, oh yeah, team of the year. The team of the year. That is actually another one. Here we go. Tyreek Hill, 189K. He's another good one. Why? Because the same reason for the other guy, right? They both got 99 speed. The only difference between that one and this one is he's a little shorter. So here's it. I don't like stacking my team up with all small receivers. I don't mind having small receivers, but you need to have some decent size. You know, I can have one good small one on my team. like Tyreek, but the other one's got to be like 6 foot or higher and stuff like that, right? You want to have a mixture because you want to be able to do several plays. But Tyreek Hill is another one at the wide receiver position to pick up, and they're decent prices. He's going for a little bit more because he got that stock 99 speed, but you can't go wrong with that, right? You can't go wrong with those players. So let's go right here. Now we're gonna go over the next position, which is gonna be the halfback. So there's only one card, and you guys already know what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to actually, you guys already know what it is. There's other decent cards, but the main one out of this one for a great deal is going to be, where is it at? Here we go. Right, there's going to be Bo Jackson. He's right here. 137K, you can't beat that. This guy got great abilities. He's 98 speed. I mean, I don't even have to go into too much details. You guys already know. If you guys are new, this is one of the glitchiest halfbacks in the game right now. I play against this card all the time, and it gives me a problem. Sometimes I'm able to stop it a lot more than I usually have lately, but it's still a hard card to stop. I have to put a lot of effort into stopping it. So when it comes to a good budget card, Bo Jackson is going to be one of the cards, are going to be the best card to pick up when it comes to these 96, 97s, and at these positions. All right. Now for a QB, same thing is going to be for the QB. The same thing is the Bo Jackson, right? If you want a good, decent budget QB for 150K, you're going to get an out of position Bo Jackson that's actually going to be good too. And for what I was told, you're able to put all of them into the lineup. So even though Bo Jackson's a QB and then he has the halfback, you can still put them in the same lineup because that's the way they did it this year. If it changed, please let me know. There's another thing that I wanted to tell you guys that I didn't tell you guys when it came to the halfback, but it applies to all these cards because of the combine cards, is that they come in already with the special. You see that little, it shows the little guy on there? Well, what they are special chemistries. So those chemistries not only boost up the NFL Combine, they boost up your whole team, and they go specifically on position. So if you click on that, if you open up the slot and click on that chemistry, it'll give you a choice to be able to boost up certain positions on your team. And the more of these cards you have, the more you could go ahead and open up to a certain amount, and it'll boost up your team and give your team a lot better stats. So not only is it a good budget QB, he gives you those special chemistries. So let me go ahead and take that filter off. And then let's go to the next position. All right, I want to go left guard. Left guard is going to be the same thing when it comes to the left guard. It's going to be right here. This Quentin Nelson, 136K. I know you guys would be like, well, what about like a 97 or whatever the case may be, because you know I got 97s right here. Well, first of all, that's a little bit too much. I'm not going to pay that much. But what makes him great is not only is he a good left guard and a good budget one, which they already bought, but as you guys could tell, if you guys seen that little chemistry, let me go ahead and click on him again. I mean, and you guys can actually get them cheaper too. You just got to watch the auction house, right? So don't look at this price here, because you guys can actually get them cheaper. What you guys see right now, someone bought them. Took forever, but they still bought them. But that special chemistry slot, once again, you could click on it and you'll be able to pick certain chemistries. They'll be able to boost up certain attributes on positions on the positions that you want. So that's another reason why this Quentin Nelson is good. Not only for his attributes, which he does got good attributes. If you guys do want to see him, he does got great attributes, but also for the chemistry too. Look at that. Decent card right here. All right, so now let's go ahead and go to the next position that I want to show you guys. Look, when it comes to the fullback, I'll mention it real quick. These are actually pretty decent prices, but I wouldn't, unless you really want a fullback, then you could go. I guess this is going to be the one you want to get for the best deal. But I wouldn't touch no fullbacks right now. I would literally wait for a 99 gold, because that's what you're going to need this far late in the game. I wouldn't touch no fullbacks right now. So that's why we're not going to get into them. But if you want to get that in gold card, it's going to be your best choice. I will say that. But I wouldn't even encourage you guys to even get that, right? Now, when it comes to the center, two options, right? I would tell you guys just use your team captain. He's going to be the best center for you guys to have. But if you don't, you're using your team captains for other positions, that's fine. Then I would pick up this Dexter Lawrence, because if you get the right cards, you'll be able to get special abilities on him that are very low discount, like up to 0. And one of them has like 1 AP for like threat detector and stuff like that. to where it's an actual good card. So for 180K, it's definitely worth it if you're looking for a center. But once again, though, if it comes to the center, I would rather use the team captain. But if you need one, this Dexter Lawrence would be perfect. And he's a 97 overall, so you can't go wrong with him, right? All right, left tackle. I'm just gonna let you guys know. I looked at these cards, honestly. Just go with anyone on the top that's the cheapest. I would literally just go with this Laramie Tunsil. Decent, whatever. Use whatever abilities he comes with, get the discount or whatever he comes with, and just activate that. That's what I do. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't go and get all the top left tackles just for the best. Whatever abilities they got, I go find the discounted ones and I activate them. If there's anything free, I add all the free ones and I do great. So that's when it comes to the left tackle. I will tell you guys. When it comes to the right tackle, there is one particularly I do want to point out, and it's going to be this 97 overall Mike. And what I like about him is not only his attributes are good, and he's also a decent price. He gets all 30. Look at his attributes. So great attributes, but he gets all 32 team chems. So that's why I like a lot of these free agency cards, because they get all 32 team chems. So that's what I like about him. On top of the fact, of course, he got good stats, and he's a budget right tackle. Right guard, I wouldn't even touch the right guard. I would just wait to either get one for free or use whatever card you got right now. I definitely wouldn't pay that much for a right guard when it comes to this, so I would leave that out for now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But if you do want to get the reason why, let me tell you guys the reason why this card's all right? But the reason why this card is a little bit more than average is because there's not that many right guards in the game. So I would just wait or get the free one from the weekly wild card where you can actually grind out the solos. That's what I did. That's how I got my free right guard. But right now, though, there's not that many in the game. But if you did want one, though, this is going to be one of the good budget ones. You could go higher if you want to, but it's going to be, look at that, 501K. Where's the one I got? Robert Hunt. I got this one for free for doing the weekly wild cards. So as you guys can tell here, this is going to be the cheapest one to get for a 96 overall. But once again, I would literally wait. But if you want to, he'll be one of the ones to get. But like I said, I would wait. I wouldn't even encourage that. All right, now let's go over here to the defense. I want to start off with cornerbacks. There's actually two good cornerbacks I do want to talk about. Wow, this thing is going to be actually like three, right? Bo Jackson. The only thing I like about this Bo Jackson is he gets a special chemistry. But anyways, it's going to be the Charles Woodson. This guy right here, I played against him, and I know a lot of people you use them. You're not going to go wrong with this guy. 6'1", decent stats. He also got decent abilities. I don't know all the abilities, but I know people use them. It's just actually a great card. And he's 97 overall, 130K. You probably might even get him for cheaper if you keep on going through the filters in the auction house. But this card right here definitely be one to pick up. But I know people need more than one. So guess what? Where is he at? Was it Patrick Surtain? Oh, Sauce Gardner. That's the one I was looking for. Not Patrick Surtain. That's the one I seen right now. Is it Sauce Gardner? This card here, look at it. Stock 98 speed, 6'3". Once again, I haven't used it. 98 man, 98 zone, 97 press. I haven't used this card. All his attributes are great. I played against him, and a lot of you guys said you guys picked him up. This card right here is definitely worth having on your squad. Matter of fact, if I had to pick one, I would pick him up before I even pick up the Charles Woodson. But I will pick up him, Charles Woodson, and if you need a third one, honestly, Peanut Tillman, Charles Tillman, Peanut, it will be another one. Not only is he a good card, but on top of the fact that he gets special abilities because he is an AKA cruise player. So that's another one. If you do want a third one, right? I just wanted to go ahead and point that out real quick. Now, when it comes to, we're going to go to the next one. We're going to go to left end. Left end, I have this one picked. Oh, Javon Curry goes. I know I had it picked out. Javon Curry, check him out. Oh, not only is he a 97 overall, 130K. 94 speed, 95 acceleration. Look at all those stats. 98 block shit, 90 power move, and 98 finesse move. This card right here is insane. You can't go wrong with that. 90 they already bought him. Now here's another one over here for 130K. A 97 overall. Look at that, 130K. Once again, 96 and 97 seem to be going for the same price. Now let's go to right end. So when it comes to riding, of course, I will go straight. I do like Trey Hendrickson's, but I know a lot of you guys are going to go for this Aaron Donald. He's going to seem to be the best pick. He's the one you go after. Look at, he got 95 speed, all 97s when it comes to block shed, power move, finesse move. So this would actually be a good card. Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You could build a whole team of 97s and you'll be good. You don't even have to buy no other cards. You'll be good the rest of the year. The only reason why you'll pick up cards, either get them for you for free, or you just want to have certain players on your team because you like them or so forth. But in the end, honestly, achieving a 99 overall, which I'm gonna do for you guys because I do the content. And I told you guys I want to do a 50-50 99 overall cowboy theme team. So that's why I'm doing it. But in the end, it's just for looks. So that's why I'm telling you guys 97s this far into the season. Even 96s are perfect. To me, in my opinion, they're in-game. Like, that's the honest truth. They're like in-game cards because you could go the rest of the season and win tons of games with them. Now, when it comes to defensive tackles, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is not a position a lot of you guys go for. And especially how much they go for. So honestly, I would just pick up the cheapest ones, which are going to be the first two on top. Geno Actions, which is not bad at all, which, as you guys tell, someone just bought them right now. And then Michael Pierce. These are going to be the top two that are decent discount abilities. These are just going to be, so if you guys want to run 3-4 or something like that, they will be good, especially if you want to run a spy. I think Geno Actions is pretty fast, right? 84 speed is not pretty fast. Go check out the other guy. But this is what I do. I usually just get these just in case I have to run the 3-4. I'll get the defensive tackles, so they're in there, right? But honestly, I usually substitute them with defensive linemen like a left end or right end, or sometimes linebackers that they're able to go into that slot. But once again, in 3-4, you're not always able to switch them out, so they do good. You don't, the 80 and high is good enough. I'm gonna be, anything higher will be great, but 80 and high, as long as they got the good power move, finesse move, and everything else, as you guys can see with that he does got block shed and power move, and he got 84 finesse move, which is not great, but everything else is. They'll be decent cards, but I wouldn't invest that much in defensive tackles. I only brought them up because I know some of you guys are going to want to ask me, so I'm letting you guys know that right now. When it comes to left outside linebacker, these are the ones that I did. Bruce Irvin is a goon. I had him too. I had his 96 too. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When it comes to left outside linebacker, I would literally go, if I had to pick one, I would literally go with this Brian Oraco. And the reason why I'm going with him, I'll go and show you his stats. He does got decent stats. Look at that. He got 98 block shed, 96 power move, right? But the simple fact that he's 130K, he's an NFL Combine, so he gets the NFL Combine Chem, as well as this other special Chem if you unlock it, which will actually boost up a lot of the rest of your squad, which I was telling you guys before. So that's one that I would actually go with if I had to pick. Or if I was going to pick him up, I would definitely go with that for those special Chem. Right outside linebacker, you could go with Bo Jackson. He most likely might be the best one to go with. And the only reason I say that is because, not because it's Bo Jackson, even though that's a great thing. You guys can see his attributes right now. Cricket at 98 speed, you can't beat that. 94 block shed, 97 power move. So not only that, but check out once again the chemistry. He's not only going to get NFL Combine chemistry by having certain players in lineup, but he's going to be getting the special chemistry once you unlock it to boost certain positions on your team. So the more of those you have, the more chemistry it's going to give to your squad. So keep that in mind. So if I could go for a lot of those, I definitely would. So basically, if you're able to build an NFL Combine team, or you don't have to build a whole team, just get a good decent amount of players, that's going to help out your team a lot. So just wanted to let you guys know now. Now, when it comes to free safety, off the top, it's going to be Ed Reed. I already know that. I went through it. Ed Reed, decent abilities, everything else. Check out his stats. The only thing he got, he's a little short, right? But you guys already know this guy plays out of his mind. 93 man, 97 zone, 94 hit power. You can't go wrong with none of these cards right here. Once again, you could build a whole team of 96s and 97s, and you'll have an in-game squad straight up. I don't care what anyone tells you. This far into the game, that's all you need. Now, when it comes to strong safety, this is the guy that I picked up. Particular, his stats are great. Look, he's 6'1", 95 speed. He got 93 man, 96 zone, 92 hit power. I mean, even his tackle and acceleration, player rec, pursuit, everything else is good. But what makes it even better is the fact that he gets all 32 team chems. So not only am I looking at the stats, and also, abilities are cool and so forth, but if they get other special chemistries that a lot of these other players don't get. So he's definitely be the one I pick up if I were going to pick up a strong safety. A middle linebacker is going to be the last one. There it is there. It's already at the top. If I had to pick one, it's going to be Devin White. If I had to pick another one, it will be Fred Warner, because I got both of them and they work. I mean, not both of them. I got this one, and I got Fred Warner and he works. I'm going to say this one. I got Fred Warner on another squad and he works great. But once again, when it comes to these free agency players, not only is this guy got good stats, look at that. 96 speed, he got the 94 block shed, 98 hit power, 90 zone, right? So not only is he a good pass rusher, he's a good zone coverage linebacker, 98 hit power, but once again, he gets all 32 team chems. So that's another reason why. So all these cards that I named, if you guys actually were to get every single of these cards and put them on your squad will be boosted up without even having one strategy card on your team. Then if you add strategy cards and other chemistries to your team will be even more insane. Some of these cards will go up to a 99 overall, depending on this the strategy cards that you actually have. They already buy them that fast. I just want to show you guys the attributes real quick and why I like this guy. Patrick Willis is cool too, but look how much he's going for right now. If you can get him for a lot cheaper, I definitely will be picking him up, considering that he's an NFL Combine. But I'm not going to encourage you guys to spend $205K on him unless he's really capped at that. Don't get him. I'll just go with Fred Warner. Right now, Fred Warner is this much at this moment. As you can tell, he was a lot cheaper a few seconds ago. But just wait for him to go down. But if you can get Patrick Willis for a lot cheaper, then I will get him. For once again, he's an NFL Combine player. He gets those special chemistry, so I definitely will pick him up. But if not, this Fred Warner is going to be the card right here. So I will say that. Let's look at it. 96 block shed, 88 hit power, 92 zone with 95 speed. So once again, I like running 3-5 as well as nickel. So I like having decent cards at all positions. They ain't got to be the craziest cards, but as long as they're playable and as long as they're good, that's what I like having on my squad, and that's what I like doing. So anyways, there it is there. Please drop a like on the video. Any questions, please go in the comment section. Until next time.